I think one last video that I'm gonna get off here and start cleaning and do my shit because I really wanna move shit around. Put the green screen thing up that I got like fucking 3-4 years ago when I first actually tried to stream and everything. But I started focusing on warehouse jobs. I started focusing on work, job. You don't got job, you ain't worth shit. You don't got money, you can't do shit. That's the kind of mentality I had for the last fucking shit. As long as I can remember. That's sad. Fuck that. But here's the last video of the night. 30 old British snacks that sound fake but are totally real. It's probably gonna be some nasty shit, but when it comes to food, I'm willing to try almost anything once. Just not some inner intestines unless it's sausage. Because some sausage lining is intestine lining, I believe. And fucking eyeballs and fucking reproductive organs. If you try to get me to eat any of that, I'll fight you. I'll probably stab you. Shit, I might shoot you. You try to make you eat some balls and some peckers, bro. It's over, bro. Fucking brains, eyeballs. Like shit, I'll try liver, but fuck, bro. I don't want no stomach, no heart, no lung, no tongue. Shit. All right, let's just start this.
Have you ever told someone from abroad what you had for tea and watched their face completely collapse? Well, here
Biscuits.
are 30 old British snacks that sound fake but are totally real.
I heard something that seems true to this day. British people eat like they're still rationing in World War II.
And trust me,
But I see it as it's that prison food. Like the hookups with the ramen noodles. Some of that shit's fucking fire, dude. So you don't know that ration food might be fire. But that don't look, that looks terrible.
some of these will surprise you.
And this is coming from somebody that likes anchovy pizza. Yes. And I like the fucking pineapple Hawaiian pizza. That shit's good.
Even the most seasoned Brit. A chip buddy is precisely
get
what
hell
it
for
sounds
that.
like.
What?
Hot chips slapped between two slices of buttered white bread. No garnish, no apology. Born in the chippies of Northern England.
Honestly, if you put some seasoned fries in there, I think maybe. I'm willing to try that.
England, this carb-on-carb
That could be a possible
masterpiece became
slap.
a working-class icon by the mid-20th century. The nation looked at chips and said, good, but what if we added more bread? The bread soaks up the grease and vinegar, and the butter melts into a glorious slick. Sheffield United fans even sing about it. If you've never had one, you haven't lived.
I've heard that a lot, and a lot of people are wrong about that. But honestly, this seems like it seems like you're at ends meet and you're high and you need a snack. I don't know. I'll try that, I guess.
Chip butty might be the king of simplicity, yet what's coming next hails straight from the British seaside, and it's not for the faint-hearted. Cockles are tiny shellfish served in little paper tubs at seaside stalls across Britain, doused in vinegar and white pepper. They've been part of coastal life for centuries, particularly in Wales, where the cockle women of Penclawd on the Gower Peninsula...
Cockle women. I don't like shellfish. I don't like clams, oysters. Like, it's just too grainy. Like, every time I had it, it just feels like graininess, logy nastiness. I'll probably pass on this.
Harvesting them by hand as far back as the Roman era. They're briny, chewy, and an acquired taste. Though once you're hooked, nothing else scratches that itch. The tradition of selling them alongside whelks and winkles at seafront stalls is one of Britain's...
That just sounds like some whimsical shit, bro. Like, we're gonna have some whimsical skedaddlers running across the fucking field while we eat this. Like, what?
oldest street food customs, predating fish and chips by generations. If cockles feel adventurous, hold tight, because coming up is one of London's most notorious delicacies, and it divides the nation like nothing else. Jellied eels are what they sound like. Chopped eels boiled in a spice stock, then left to cool until the liquid sets into a savoury jelly. This was
What's
an
wrong
East
with you,
London
bro?
fixture from the 18th century onwards, when eels...
The struggle meal where everybody was poor and dying from fucking iron lung or fucking black lung. Bro, what the fuck? You eating shit back in the day where fucking people thought radiation was a good health thing.
Eels were one of the few abundant, affordable protein sources left in the heavily polluted Thames. Pie and mash shops in London still serve them today, though they're becoming rarer each year. The taste is mild and surprisingly delicate, yet the texture is where most people bail. Love them or loathe them, jellied eels are pure London history on a plate.
Like, don't get me wrong, that looks nasty as fuck and disgusting. Like, I was fucking gagged while trying to eat it. But if I'm there, I'm getting escorted by a motherfucker with the embracing the culture, the true culture of the United Kingdom, not the stupid modern shit that they're trying to push now. I'd probably try it if you buy it. I ain't paying my money to try that shit. I know for a fact I probably don't like it. But if I'm there and the people want to show me their culture and fucking let me try it, yeah, I'll try it. But other than that, fuck no. I ain't paying for fucking I ain't paying to throw up, bro.
You think jellied eels are controversial? Wait until we talk about what's actually inside number 4, because most people don't want to know. Black pudding is a sausage made from pork blood, oat or barley, fat and seasoning, stuffed into a casing and sliced into rounds. It's been eaten in Britain since at least the medieval period and possibly earlier. Bury in Lancashire is considered the spiritual home of black pudding.
I'd try it. It kind of looks like fucking spackle, or was that spam or spackle, or where the fuck it's called. I know there's two different things. There's spam and there's that other shit that looks like that I'm trying to think of. And I don't like either of them, except spam. I can fuck with spam depending on how it's cooked.
With its famous market stalls drawing enthusiasts from across the country. In 2013, Stornoway Black Pudding from the Isle of Lewis was awarded,
like, even though it's blood and shit, like, I try it. Like, fuck, I eat fucking, sometimes I eat pink steak and shit, you know what I mean?
To geographical indication status by the EU, placing it in the same league as champagne
that
and
looks
Parma
like
ham.
shit, bro, that you can
Packed
press.
with iron and protein, a full English without it is, frankly, incomplete. Black pudding might divide opinions, though nobody argues about what's next. One of the most comforting
Kinda
British creations.
Honestly, that kind of looks like fucking, what was it, a brownie? Or fucking cookie dough.
Ever toasted. The crumpet is a thick, spongy griddle cake full of tiny holes that trap melting butter like little golden.
I'd fuck that up. Get a nice smear of butter on there with a little bit of jam or fucking jelly. Oh yeah, that'd be all day fucking shit, bro. With some hot chocolate or a good fucking tea. Maybe a jasmine tea. I don't know.
Pools. Crumpets have existed in some form since at least the 17th century, with early versions being thinner and more pancake-like.
Yeah.
The modern crumpet, with its signature holes, emerged during the Victorian era, when bakers started using rings to get that taller shape.
So basically, it's a fucking fancy pancake that you don't flip.
Warburton's reportedly produces around 2 million crumpets a day in the UK. They're best served dripping with salted butter, though Marmite on a crumpet is another hill many Brits are willing to die on. Crumpets are beloved by nearly everyone. Yet the following dish has been confusing people with its name for over 300 years. Welsh rarebit is a rich, seasoned cheese sauce.
Does it have rabbit in it? Because if not, I'm going to fucking sue you for false advertisement.
Poured over toast and grilled until bubbling. There is no rabbit involved whatsoever.
Sue
the
it,
name
bitch.
likely originates from an 18th century joke, implying that Welsh peasants were too poor to afford meat, so melted cheese was their rabbit. It first appeared in print.
Hey, fuck you. I feel that's a culture. That's a shaming the white culture, bro. White people love the cheese. Don't disrespect the fucking cheese.
In 1725 as Welsh rabbit. The sauce typically contains strong cheddar, mustard, Worcestershire sauce, and sometimes ale or beer. It's cheese on toast's sophisticated
Bro, I'm fat. I like fucking cheese and I like toast. Like shit, sometimes I just eat some toast by itself. Maybe some toast with butter on it. Fucking sitting there like goddamn Ed. Buttered toast. Like shit, man. You showing me that I'm expecting something disgusting as fuck like that eel pudding, and you showing me this.
older sibling, and it deserves far more respect than it gets. If you thought that name was odd, brace yourself, because number 7 has caused more awkward moments in restaurants than any dish in British history. Spotted. Dick is a traditional steamed sweat pudding studded with dried currants or raisins.
That just sounds... Sweat pudding. That sounds wrong. That sounds retarded. I don't want it. Fuck your culture, no.
Spots. The dick part most likely comes from an old word for dough or pudding. It dates back to at least the 1840s.
Or it just looked like a dickhead and one of the nobles laughed and that's what the name became.
With the earliest known recipe appearing in Alexis Sawyer's 1849 cookbook. In 2009, Flintshire County Council in Wales famously renamed it Spotted Richard on their menus after staff grew tired of the snickering.
It's still Spotted Richard. Fuck, bro, you didn't help the name at all. You just changed it a little bit for less educated people to laugh.
Decision made national headlines.
They can't laugh because
Served
they don't
with hot
understand
custard.
Richard.
It's one of the finest cold weather puddings this country has ever produced. Spotted Dick might raise eyebrows, though the dish coming up sounds like it belongs in a fairy tale rather than on a dinner plate. Toad in the hole is sausages baked in Yorkshire pudding batter until golden and puffed up around them. Nobody knows for certain why it's called that. One theory is that the sausages poking out resemble toad.
I'd fuck that up. That looks good. I don't understand what, like, he throwing in some good stuff while dissing. Like, I don't understand.
Toads peeping from a burrow. The dish dates back to the 18th century, though earlier versions sometimes used cuts of leftover meat rather
Even looks like it's got some gravy in that bitch, bro. Yeah, I'd try it.
than sausages. The key to a great one is screaming hot fat in the tin before the batter goes in. That's what gives you the rise. Served with onion gravy, it's pure midweek comfort. Toad in the hole sounds eccentric enough, so wait until you hear about a dish named entirely after the noises it makes while cooking. Bubble and
Fingers
squeak
and mash.
is fried leftover vegetables, usually potato and cabbage, mashed together.
Bro, that looks fucking good. I like throw some ketchup on that. Oh yeah, bro. Just that looks good.
And cooked in a pan until crispy. Its name comes from the bubbling and squeaking sounds the mixture makes as it fries.
Wait, let me hear the
Usually
mixture
potato
again.
cooking. Bubble and squeak is fried leftover vegetables, usually potato and cabbage, mashed together and cooked in a pan until crispy. Its name comes from the bubbling and squeaking sounds the mixture makes as it fries. It first appeared in print around 1770.
Yeah, bro, I'd fuck that up big time, dude. You put a little spinach in there, dude. Put some eggs on top. Yeah, bro.
Though early versions
Is my fucking British showing or what, dude? Like some of this shit would fuck up like this.
actually included leftover beef. It became a Monday fixture in British households, turning Sunday roast remnants into something entirely new. The trick is patience. Let it sit in the pan long enough to form a proper
Nice
golden
and simmer.
crust. Bubble and squeak transforms leftovers beautifully, though what comes next takes creative cooking to an entirely different level. Stargazy pie is a Cornish
hard
pie
fucking
where
pass,
whole
bro.
pilchards are baked with their heads poking through the pastry crust, staring skyward. It originates from the village of Mousehole and is eaten on the 23rd of December. Tom Borcock.
No, it's a lazy motherfucker that didn't want to do the full processing. No, thank you. I don't want none of that, bro.
Eve. Legend says Tom Borcock braved fierce storms to go fishing and saved the village from starvation, and the pie was made to celebrate.
Yeah, if I was fucking starving, I'll scarf that shit up. But I'm fat and I have some reserves, so I'll wait it out.
His haul. The fish heads aren't decorative. They allow the oils to drain back into the pie during baking. It looks absolutely mad, yet the logic is actually sound. You thought fish staring at you from a pie was strange? Number 11 is named after a sound
Yeah, I ain't choking to death because I swallowed a goddamn fish bone, bro. I'm good.
and a term of endearment. Singing hinnies are flat griddle cakes from Northumberland, made with flour, butter, lard, currants and cream. They get their name from the sizzling, singing sound they make on the hot griddle. And hinny is a Geordie
Bro, that sounds like it'd be amazing, especially what the picture showed, with some like hot fudge to dip it in.
term of endearment. They date back to at least the early 19th century and were a favourite of farm workers who needed something hearty and portable. Think of them as a richer, fruitier cousin of the scone. They're best eaten warm, split open with a generous layer of butter. Singing hinnies sound charming enough, though the very next one sounds like something a Victorian headmaster would mutter under his breath.
Bro.
Fat rascals are fruited, scone-like pastries from Yorkshire, packed
Hard
with
pass.
citrus peel, almonds and spices. Betty's Tea Rooms in Harrogate has made them famous, serving them with a distinctive face made from cherries and almonds on top.
Hard pass.
They date back to Elizabethan times when they were known as turf cake.
I like almonds, I like cherries, but no, not on a pastry, not on a piece of bread. No, thank you.
Baked over peat fires. The fat refers to the generous amount of butter, and rascal was likely a playful nod to their indulgent nature. They're dense, rich, and deeply satisfying with a pot of Yorkshire tea. Fat rascals sound made
I
up,
bet.
and yet the very next item takes fictional-sounding names to a whole new height. Rumble-de-Thumps is a Scottish borders dish made from potato, cabbage, and onion, mashed together and baked with a layer of melted cheese on top.
Fucking it up.
Its name supposedly comes
Like,
from...
bro, I'd eat that like all day. That sounds good to me. I don't understand. It sounds good to me. I like potatoes. I like cheese. I could fuck with the rest of the shit.
rumbled and thumped, describing how the ingredients are prepared. Think of it as Scotland's answer to bubble and squeak, though the addition of melted cheese elevates it enormously. It was a way to use up garden vegetables and stretch limited ingredients into a filling meal. In 2022, it was entered into a campaign to become Scotland's national dish. Rumble-de-Thumps is gloriously Scottish, and so is number 14, though its name sounds more like a medical condition than a meal. Cull and skink is a thick Scottish soup made from smoked haddock, potatoes and onions. It takes its name from the town of Cullen on the Moray.
I'd try it. As long as there ain't no fucking fish eyeball looking up at me, bro. I'd try it.
Firth coast. And skink is an old Scots word meaning broth or essence. Despite the unfortunate sounding name, it's considered one of Scotland's finest dishes and regularly features on restaurant menus across the country.
Yeah, like, give me a nice fucking
The
chunk
smoky
of bread
depth of the haddock
with some
combined with
butter.
the creamy
Oh.
potato base makes it one of the best soups you'll ever taste. Hearty enough to count as a meal in its own right.
I wish I
Cull
could
and
try
skink
it.
proves that odd names can hide brilliance, and number 15 is a perfect example of a snack that isn't what its name suggests at all. A Scotch egg is a hard-boiled egg wrapped in seasoned sausage meat, coated in breadcrumbs and deep fried.
Yeah, you got me, bro. I'd fuck that up, bro. Give me like 5 or 6 of them. I don't even think I know what kind of dip will go with that, bro.
Fortnum
Soy
and Mason
sauce?
in London claims to have invented them in 1738 as a traveller's snack, though some food historians argue they may have been in...
Traveler's snack, that sounds like bullshit. That sounds like that'll go bad in a fucking day. But that looks so fucking good.
Inspired by the Indian dish Najisi kofta, brought back during the colonial era. Despite the name, they have no confirmed Scottish connection
110% it was brought back by the East India Company, and they just it just got colonized
whatsoever. During the 2020 lockdowns, Scotch eggs briefly became a political
But who gives a shit? If you ain't good enough to keep it, you ain't good enough to have it.
flashpoint when the government debated whether they counted as a substantial meal. Scotch eggs sparked a national debate.
Yeah, that's plenty of fucking protein, and it's all good protein. Especially deep fried it in some lard, bruh. Don't eat that artificial shit. Deep fried lard.
And the next one on this list
Or
has
not lard, fucking tallow. Deep frying beef tallow.
been starting arguments in pubs for even longer. Pork scratchings are deep fried or roasted pieces of pigskin, seasoned with salt and sometimes vinegar. They've been a British pub fixture for decades, hanging on clip strips behind the bar, alongside dry roasted peanuts.
I can't get it behind. I don't like it. It's too fucking dry. But I can understand if you're drunk. It's nice, but I like, don't get me wrong, like the pig belly, deep fried pig belly, fuck yeah, I can fuck that up. But that's juicy and crunchy and crispy and shit. But that's too dry for me.
The texture ranges from shatteringly crispy to tooth-threateningly hard depending on the brand. They're among the oldest snack foods in the country, with variations dating back centuries. In the West Midlands, they're practically a food group. They're also surprisingly high in protein, though nobody eating them at closing time is thinking about nutrition. Pork scratchings are a pub classic, and what comes next proves that the British will genuinely put lard in a cake and call it delicious. Lardy cake is a rich, sweet bread made with lard, sugar, dried fruit, and spice, originating from Wiltshire and the surrounding counties. It was a harvest time treat,
try it.
baked when lard was plentiful after pig slaughter. The lard melts into the dough during baking, creating sticky, caramelized layers that are gloriously indulgent.
Get some
A good
milk.
lardy cake should be heavy, slightly greasy, and absolutely dripping with sweetness. It fell out of fashion as health consciousness grew, though bakeries in the West Country still produce it, and the best ones are worth the trip. Lardy cake is gloriously old-fashioned, and the next item swings to the complete opposite end of the spectrum.
Fuck it, why not?
Angel Delight is an instant dessert powder
Who wouldn't try that, bro? I fucked that up. Is it cold? I hope it's cold.
that you whisk with cold milk to create a mousse-like pudding. It was launched by Birds in 1967 and became a fixture of British childhood through the 70s and 80s. Butterscotch was always the best-selling flavour, though strawberry had its fierce defenders. The entire preparation takes about 5 minutes and requires no...
I fucking love butterscotch. Like the flavor butterscotch. I remember as a little kid. I think I was like fucking 4, maybe 3. I don't fucking know how old I was, but I was at my great grandma's house. And I ain't gonna say the location, but she always had these hard candies, butterscotch candies on the table, coffee table. I'd fill my pockets up with them. I'd eat the fuck out of them. She'd give it to me. I loved the butterscotch candies. RP.
cooking whatsoever, which made it a godsend for busy parents. Think flavoured air held together by optimism. Premier Foods still produces it today, and it still tastes like being 7 years old. Angel Delight is pure nostalgia, yet the next dessert has graced British tables since the days of Henry VIII. Syllabub is a whipped dessert made from cream, sugar, and white wine or cider,
Why not?
beaten until light and frothy. It dates back to at least the 16th century and
Like, could you put some alcohol in it? That looked like it'd be fucking fire with some kind of rum or something. Or some scotch.
was popular at Tudor and Stuart banquets. Earlier versions were made by milking a cow directly into a pot of ale or cider, which caused the mixture to froth. By the 18th century, it
There
had
you
evolved
go.
into the richer, more refined version we recognise today. It fell out of everyday fashion, yet remains a fixture of period cookbooks and heritage restaurant menus.
Get you a nice
Syllabub
ale, put
sounds
that
almost
shit in
too
there,
elegant
yeah.
to be real. Meanwhile, number 20 has been sung about for centuries without most people ever actually tasting it.
That was
Figgy pudding
fire.
is a rich steamed or boiled pudding made with sweat, dried fruits, spices, and a
Alright, so... That looks like fucking something my cat threw up. But I would try it.
originally figs. Most people know it from the carol We Wish You a Merry Christmas, where the singers aggressively demand it. Recipes date back to at least the 16th century, and over time the figs were often replaced by raisins and currants, evolving into what we now call Christmas pudding. The original figgy version was denser, darker, and spicier.
Damn, that actually looks kind of fucking banging. But, I don't know, the looks could be deceiving. Like them fucking, Bangkok ladyboys.
Some bakers have revived the true fig-based recipe in recent years, and it's well worth seeking out. Figgy pudding is steeped in Christmas tradition, and the dessert up next got its name from what sounds like a kitchen disaster. Eton Mess is a dessert of crushed meringue, whipped cream, and fresh strawberries, all tumbled together. It takes its name
Bro, that looks like something my ex ate a lot. Like, bro, I'd fuck that up. That looks like something you pay a lot of, like, fucking $20 at a fancy hotel or fucking restaurant for a little ass cup of. Hey, dog. Yeah. I smash all 3 of those within, like, fucking 5 minutes. My fast be gooched.
Named from Eton College, where it was served at the annual cricket match against Harrow. The earliest known printed reference dates to 1893. One popular myth claims a Labrador sat on a picnic basket and crushed the pavlova inside, though that story is almost certainly apocryphal. What makes it brilliant is its simplicity. No precision required, no careful layering. It's meant to look chaotic. The contrast between crunchy meringue and soft cream is absolutely perfect. Eton Mess celebrates beautiful chaos, though the cake coming up has one of the most deceptive names in all of British baking. Battenberg cake is a light sponge cake made from pink and yellow squares arranged in a checkerboard pattern,
Yes.
wrapped in marzipan.
Yes, let me be a fancy bitch, bro. Look. These are the kind of fucking little pastry shits you get for when you have a little daughter and you have tea time with. You put on that dress, bro, and you sit there and have tea time with Miss Snigglepuffs. Even though that's a retarded ass name. And these look banging. My fat ass will eat probably like a whole tray of them.
One theory links it to the 1884 marriage of Princess Victoria to Prince Louis of Battenberg, with each square representing one of the 4 Battenberg princes. However, there's no definitive proof of this connection. What is certain is that it became a tea room favourite across Britain.
Yeah, it looks
The
good as shit.
marzipan wrapper gives it a distinctive almond sweetness, and cutting into one to reveal the pattern never stops being satisfying. Battenberg looks like art. Meanwhile, number 23 proves that not everything called cake in Britain is actually a cake.
It's gonna be a
Kendal
cracker.
mint cake isn't a cake at all. It's a hard bar of sugar flavoured with peppermint oil, originating from Kendal in Cumbria.
That sounds like peasant shit. That'd be a hard pass on that. I don't need to crack my teeth no more.
It became world famous in 1953 when Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay carried Romney's brand to the summit of Everest. It was also taken on Shackleton's Imperial Transantarctic expedition. The story goes that it was invented by accident in 1869 when a confectioner named Joseph Wiper was making glacier mints and left the boiled mixture overnight. By morning it had turned cloudy and solidified into something entirely new. A solid block of energy, which is why explorers loved it. Kendal mint cake powered some of history's greatest expeditions.
So that's why it looks like it's for fucking peasant. It's like bare minimum NG bars, bro. Ain't nothing but fucking packed full of energy. Might taste alright.
Meanwhile, number 24 sounds more like something you clean your drains with. Bovril is a thick, salty, dark brown paste made from beef
Beef what?
drains with. Bovril is a thick, salty, dark brown paste made from beef extract, typically dissolved
Every time I pause it, it gets worse.
in hot water to make a warming drink.
Alright. I thought I was going to say something about beef extract. What do you mean by beef extract? How do you... What? What do you extract from the beef? The blood? What the fuck?
It was created by John Lawson Johnston in the 1870s, originally to feed the French army. Its name combines bos, the Latin for ox, with vril, a mysterious energy force from Edward Bulwer Lytton's 1871 science fiction novel The Coming Race. For decades, it was the drink of choice at football matches, sipped from polystyrene cups on freezing terraces. It's also...
Is it like a fucking... like a beef soup? A beef broth type thing? Because that would be banging sipping. I don't know. Every time I get like something fucked up with my jaw or mouth or something like that, or the time I had the fucking 2 root canals for my impacted canines, or whatever the fuck they did up there, put chains on them, pulled them down. Fucking after the surgery, it was fucking beef broth. Oh god, that was so good. Especially after you eat it for a while and you can't really move your mouth because it's all puffy and it hurts like shit. Chicken and beef broth, bro. They're lifesavers. You should always keep that shit in the house. You never know when it comes in handy.
excellent spread thinly on toast, though that's a debate for another day. Bovril has warmed millions on cold match days.
I'll try it,
And up
dude,
next
but
is something
fuck
that
it.
takes simple, honest poverty food and turns it into something oddly beautiful. Bread and dripping is what it says. A slice of bread spread with the fat drippings collected from roasting meat, usually beef.
Fuck yeah, bro. I'll do you one better. Get you a nice fucking piece of bread. Like your kind of bread that you like. You want your fucking like wheat bread, where the fuck you want bread. I like the white bread toasted. Alright? And then get you some fucking like the fucking forbidden butter. The fucking bone marrow shit. Put especially if it's you got a good fuck yeah, bro. I'm sorry, I like eating, as you can see. But you put that bone marrow on that bread, spread there, it's the forbidden butter. You eat that on a nice piece of toast. Best thing you fucking had ever do, bro.
It was a working class cornerstone for generations, particularly during and after the Second World War when food was scarce. The dripping would set into a white fat with a layer of dark, intensely flavoured jelly at the bottom. That jelly layer was the prize. It's fallen almost entirely out of fashion now, though mention it to anyone who grew up in the 40s or 50s, and their eyes will light up. Bread and dripping speaks to a harder era, and the next one takes something as innocent as breakfast.
Yeah, they always had that ration mentality after the war.
And gives it a military rank. Toast soldiers are thin strips of buttered toast.
All fucking day, bro. That's just sunny side up with extra steps, bro. You got an egg in the shell and you have to crack that shit open. Just give me sunny side up eggs. Or shit, give me that fucking Texas toast shit, dog. Or the cowboy toast where you put your hole through the middle of the bread and you put the dippy in the bitch. Yeah, let's run it.
It's cut for dipping into a soft-boiled egg. They're called soldiers because they stand upright like troops on parade. This is one of those quintessentially British things that children grow up with and assume the whole world does too. They don't. There's no confirmed origin date.
No, we just don't do that extra bullshit, bro. We just crack the egg open and fry it up with the fucking sunny side up dippy eggs. And we get our butter toast bread and dip it in there. Or we just throw the whole fucking egg on the butter toast and eat it. Like, I don't know. Like, how are you supposed to enjoy the egg whites with all that fucking shell on there, dog?
Though the practice appears in domestic advice books from the Victorian era onwards. The ritual of slicing the top off a boiled
Yeah, you're being too fucking bougie, bro.
Egg and lining up your soldiers is one of childhood's most enduring breakfast traditions. Toast soldiers are childhood in edible form. And the side dish up next is one the south of England has never truly understood. Mushy peas are dried marrow-fat peas that have been soaked...
Hard fucking pass. I hate peas. Fuck peas. I'll eat broccoli. I eat spinach. I eat fucking Brussels sprouts. I eat fucking I said Brussels sprouts. Whatever the fuck it is, I can't think of it, but I see it in my head. Like, I'm just saying, like, fuck peas. Peas are disgusting. The pasty texture of it, nope, no sir. Fuck peas.
Cooked overnight, then simmered until they break down into a thick, bright green
asparagus,
mash.
that's what I was thinking of.
They are inseparable from fish and chips in the north of England, yet remain oddly rare below the Midlands. The marrow-fat variety is essential. Regular garden peas won't give you the right texture. Street vendors have sold them in cups with mint sauce and vinegar for generations. They're also a traditional accompaniment to pie and mash. Dismissing them before you've tried them with proper battered cod would be a grave error. Mushy peas are a northern institution.
Alright, like, if someone swears on their mama and they have it from, I might try it, but nah, fuck peas, I hate peas.
And what comes next has been feeding the people of northeast England since before the Norman conquest. Peas pudding is a thick, smooth paste made from boiled split yellow peas, butter and seasoning. It's been consumed in Britain for centuries. The nursery rhyme, peas pudding hot, dates to at least 1762.
Ham sandwich.
In the northeast of England, it's served alongside ham or stuffed into a stotty cake. It's one of the oldest continuously eaten dishes in British history, with roots stretching back to the medieval period and probably beyond. It's mild, filling and deeply unfashionable, which is precisely why it deserves more attention
Looks
than
like
it
mashed
currently
potatoes,
gets.
but peas, no thank you.
Peas pudding is ancient and underrated.
Nope.
And the item up next might be the cleverest piece of working class food engineering Britain ever produced.
I'll eat it if I have to, but fuck
clanger.
the peas, bro.
The Bedfordshire clanger is a suet pastry roll with a savoury filling at one end and a sweet filling at the other. A complete meal and dessert in a single package.
Hell yeah, bro,
It was
eat
made
that
for
shit.
agricultural labourers who needed a portable, self-contained...
It's like a portable fuck shepherd's pie, dog. I eat it all day. That's a meat pie, bro. That's like the white people's Jamaican meat pocket thing. That spicy asshole deliciousness.
obtained lunch they could
The
carry
good
into
crispy.
the fields.
Oh yeah, I
A
can fuck
jam
that
or
up all
fruit filling
day.
at one end and meat or vegetable at the other, separated by a pastry divider. It nearly disappeared entirely in the 20th century, but has been revived by local bakers. Guns.
You know what I really want? A fucking apple cinnamon churro. I don't know. It's like a fucking cinnamon churro that had like that apple fucking filling in the middle of it. Oh, I haven't had one of those in a long ass time. I love them bitches. I need to go find me where to get some of that.
Bakery in Biggleswade has become particularly well known for keeping the tradition alive. The Bedfordshire clanger is pure working class genius. And the final item on this list is arguably the most divisive food product this country has ever created. Marmite is a dark brown, intensely salty spread made from yeast extract, a byproduct of the beer brewing process.
Oh, that sounds so
It was
terrible.
first produced in 1902 in Burton-upon-Trent, Staffordshire, after German scientist Justus von Liebig discovered decades earlier that
I'll try it on toast, bro. Like, I would try it, but I might have some mouthwash on the side, dog. That just sounds wrong. Everything sounds wrong about that.
leftover brewer's yeast could be concentrated into an edible food product. Its name comes from the French word for a type of cooking pot. Marmite is so associated with divided opinion that the brand itself adopted the slogan, "Love it or hate it." It's packed with B vitamins, and during both World Wars it was included in soldiers' ration
I'm afraid my fat ass might like it.
packs. Spread it thin, spread it thick, or refuse to go near it, but you absolutely cannot ignore it. If you enjoyed this, I think you'd really enjoy our video on 15 old pub snacks only true Brits remember. Give it a watch.
I ain't no true
So there
Brit.
you have it.
Fuck, bro.
30 old British snacks that sound completely made up but are as real as a rainy bank holiday.
Like, some of these I would fuck up. Like, I don't know about you. Some of these I would fucking destroy, eat them. Without some, no. Some of these, hell no, bro. What the fuck you thinking, dude? You crazy. You stupid. You are high as shit. You are starving to death. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know.